Don't stress me, please. Don't let me take you downstairs. Share sorry. Facebook. Okay. Good morning, Adebumi. I was about to say, pé ṣé kíní notify àwọn èèyàn ṣá. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Eric, Vivian V, good morning. I'm not playing music this morning. I woke up to see, last night before I slept, I saw a bad news. I'm not so happy with what I saw. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's afternoon already. It's 12:38. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Let me share on Facebook. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? Yvonne, how are you? Caroline, how are you? Sunday, how are you? Vivian V, I see you. Olueke. Nora, good afternoon. Lai, how are you? Esther, Olaiwola, Tiffany, how are you? Queen Esther, how are you? Metaverse Mind, how are you? Yeah, it's what is happening in Nigeria. That incident that VDM brought out. That was a really sad news. Very sad news. You know, that at times I feel like I feel like leaving social media, honestly. At times I really feel like leaving social media. For one, sanity. I comment on VDM page this morning. I say, VDM, take care of your mental health. You can't be seeing all these things and remain the same. No, you can't. If you are not careful, you can't be seeing all this kind of thing and it will affect your mental health. So I say, VDM, be very careful out there. Take care of yourself. Na person wey dey alive, na in dey fight. And Nigeria is a country where the more you look, the less you understand. Sometimes you don't really know what's going on. You don't know why, how we have leaders. We have leaders. Romy, please don't do this morning. How we have leaders and something like this is happening and the leaders are so comfortable where they are. They are so at peace. Kuromi, will you stop? Ẹ má bínú jàre. You know, and you have leaders, and those leaders are so comfortable where they are. You wonder, is it because this is not about them? Is it because their own children are safe where they are? Is it because, honestly, I can't put it together. Because here, of course, we have issues here too. LA has been a very hot place since about 2 weeks now. But you don't see the leaders sitting down. They are up and doing, addressing the issue, trying to tackle it, trying to find solution to it, you know. And you see our own leader so at peace. I saw the video of the Benue State governor. He was sitting down in one probably his office on talking to the president, very comfortable, very relaxed, like gisting. When your house is on fire, when the people you are supposed to take care of, something like that just happened, where some people said 50, some said 100, some said 200. We don't know how many precisely, but at least we could see the buildings they were set on fire with, all those things that VDM was pointing at. I couldn't look that I was able to just look at one, and I couldn't just I just had to place the phone down and be listening to what he was saying. I couldn't bring myself to be looking at those pictures that he was showing. I couldn't. They were too horrific to be looking at. Too horrific to be looking at. You know, uh, every one day bad news, one day bad news. And the people that are supposed to show they care. All right. Ejo. I always mean this. I always forget you will be naughty when I ask you, when I allow you to come join me. So go find somewhere else to play. Allow me. Yeah, bye. Oh, sorry guys. I always forget she will be naughty. I always forget she will be naughty. So I can just put her somewhere else when I'm about to do my live stream. I apologize for that. So I saw the Benue State governor sitting so comfortable, as in gisting. Hey. Yes, they say they have sent police to the place. But my question is, does it mean they don't know the people that has been carrying out this wicked act all this while? All these years? They don't know them? They can't stop them? The people that could not use helicopter to curb what was going on when it started, emergency. After that incident, they carry helicopter to go and survey the place. Where was that helicopter when the place was burning, when they were burning down that place and those people? Is it because this thing cannot affect them, cannot affect their children, their family? Hey, hey. Ombo, I will lie dead. Now so the thing will begin spread. Small. Children were not even spared. And I learned they said they are trying to have reconciliation. I say reconciliation with who? Negotiation. I said with who? You want to negotiate with people that did that kind of a thing? What do you want to negotiate with them? What do you want to? Láwọn tó yẹ kán clear. Kẹ́ clear àwọn dànù. You say you want to. So that means you know them. Excuse me. If you say you want to negotiate, you want to have conversation with them, that means you know the people doing this thing. And that is what you want to do. Hey. You know, it's another thing for a country to have unrest. It's another thing to see that you have a caring leader, that you have caring leaders. You know, that kind of be like, okay, they are trying their best. But when you have the kind of leader that behave this way and talk this way, then you wonder, is it worth it being a part of that country? And when we talk now, they will say we are spoiling the country. You want to negotiate, you want to dialogue with who? So you know the people. So are we to say that they are using people's lives to play games in a country where we have leaders? You want to negotiate, you want to dialogue with the people who could look at children, who could look at children. I don't know how VDM did that thing. Oh, I don't know the kind of mind VDM has to be able to look at those things that he went to see. Mi ò lè ṣe, I can't. Màá dákú síbẹ̀ ni. I can't. I will faint or I start puking. For what? The little I saw, I quickly had to carry my phone, turn it upside down to start listening to what he was saying. Now, this thing has happened. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, have we seen any of all these religious people that say we should be praying? Have they come forward? Because the one I even wanted to talk about before today was a Ministry of Agric that said we should start praying for food in Nigeria. They say they want to do 3 days fasting and prayers for Nigeria agriculture. I say, prayer for what? Fasting and prayer for... Is that how messed up we are as a people? That minister that is supposed to know what agric is saying we should pray. Pray for what? That the soil should be okay. That water should be enough to water the ground. That the seed should multiply. And we say we are okay as a people. No, we are not. We are not. So, are they helping the religious leaders to deceive the masses? Because I don't understand why somebody who should know their job can come up to say we should be praying for agriculture, for food, so that we won't have food shortage in that country. Is it prayer that will multiply the food? Is it prayer that will plant the seed? Is it prayer that will do the work that people are supposed to do to make food available? And when we talk, are we sure we are okay as a people, or something is not right here? Something is not adding up. Something is not adding up. What has prayer and fasting got to do with what you are supposed to do? And when we talk, all these religious people will not let us talk. Let me share on you Facebook. Nti gbagbe. I never see I never see I never see this kind country Nah. I never see. Now the police said they are in Benue State. They are having meeting with the stakeholder and engaging with the community leader in Benue State. The lives that will go, they have gone. Bye-bye. The families affected will bear the loss. After all, they are nobody. Children, some people, maybe all the family, everybody, finish. Sorry, I'm trying to mind my language because of community standard. All those ones, that's the end of their life. Some families are thrown into mourning now. When was the last time they went to pack people to do mass burial? Just like 2 or 3 months ago. Is it even up to 3 months? The one that happened, was it in Bay or in Bonu? Or this same Benue State? And yet, all these religious leaders that are seeing everything, they can't see all this thing happening. They cannot prophesy it ahead that this is what is going to happen. And none of these religious leaders has come out to talk. The people that have been asking us to pray, to depend on prayer and fasting, none of them has come out to condemn this thing. None of them has come out to say, let us go and stage a protest in that place. Let's go. Let's go together and go and stage or go and pray in that place. I even had some special advisors were arrested because they joined the protest. Because after the massacre, there was is it massacre we will call it, after the burning of those people, there was protest where VDM was part of them, and some people working for the government, they say they arrested those people, they sacked those people with immediate effect. Ah, you see that country, and you delay lókun báyìí. We don't have leaders who care for us. All the leader care for is to enrich themselves, use their 4 years or 8 years, gather as much as they can gather, carry their own children, throw them abroad. And somebody will now be telling us that why are we jackpying? Carry their children, the same money they are supposed to use, they will, there was a time they said this thing is about politics. There are some people are sponsoring these people. Now it is looking so. Because why is it so difficult for them to get everybody doing this kind of a thing? And the next thing a government is saying is that they want to dialogue with people wey kpai children, wey clear a community, where we see korokoro. If VDM no go to that place, whether we no go hear about it, because it was after VDM spoke about it, the other newspaper people begin to talk about it. There was a time I was asking, I said, do we still have journalists? Do we have credible journalists in that country? All of them now, they have become bloggers. They only stay on social media to write for us. A story that is on trending, they will develop it. I saw that video, but I'm not sure how authentic that video is. I'm not sure. I saw the video with some cattle, with some cars with lights on. I'm not sure. What I'm not sure of, I won't say, because propaganda is on social media too. Most of these things are more like political agenda when you look at it. But it's so unfortunate that they use the lives of people to play politics. They use people's lives to play politics, because I wonder how they cannot get these people, and they say they want to dialogue with them. Dialogue with people that buy people. You're welcome, Lijoka, my brother. Dialogue with people wey buy people. That means you know them. They can identify them. So at the end of dialoguing, you will still pay them with government's public money to beg them. Tell me how in another few months some other people will not stand up again. So it is because it's looking like some people are now seeing it as an opportunity to even enrich themselves. Dialogue with people Tani James. Abby, who is James? Ah, I don't know. I don't know the kind of arts these people possess. Okay, somebody said, Auntie, do you remember this was the same dialogue they had with the militants in Niger Delta? Ah, okay. So, Northern Delta, no. Militant iti won ni. At the expense of people's lives. At the expense of people's lives. At the expense of people's lives. Even including children. Children. Mm, 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 mm. When I'm coming to this life again, I don't want to go to that country. I don't want to be in that country. I don't want to be a Nigerian. No, there is nothing interesting about being a Nigerian. No matter, even if you are rich, there is nothing interesting. Now, few weeks ago, Baba Adeboye said it was prayer that is keeping us. Can somebody please forward what is going on in Benue State to him now? He said if not for prayers, prayers has taken how many people? We are praying, it dey show. Baba is trying to tell us that Nigeria is more peaceful than any other place. How are we different from what is going on between Iran and Israel and Palestine? What is difference? They strike today, they will tell us 100 people pie. They strike in Nigeria, 100 people pie. What is the difference? And I see some Christians saying, yes, it is the prayer they are praying. If not, Nigeria will have gone to WAR. What is going on in Nigeria? Is it not the same thing? The one they go to and use a missile. The one they go to and burn them in their house. At the end of the day, lives are lost in both places. Maybe Baba does not know all this thing is happening. And I agree. Prayer has helped us so much in Nigeria. And that is why they say we should go and probably be praying for tomatoes. We should pray for pepper. We should pray for fish. We should pray for bread. We should pray for onion. We pray for maize. We pray for all these things that we are eating. We fast and pray for them. Prayer is working. We dey pray, they show. They say if it is not for prayer, Nigeria will not be where it is. I agree. The prayer is really working. I agree. All the prayer, all of you have been praying for us. And we have been praying. If not, kí ló lóun jẹ́ Minister of Agric, we don't say we should pray for tomatoes. We should pray. People should go and fast and pray. Make them help us send these particular incidents to Baba Adeboye. He has to say something on this one too. Baba has to say something for what is going on now, especially this side incident that we saw last night. Me, I didn't get to see it on time. I was about to sleep when I was playing with my phone and I saw it. I said, Igba olele itu shele. Is it new? I looked at the dates. I look at time. I said, this is a fresh video. Again. When did the last one happen? That they pack people inside trailer to go and bury them. Pack all of them like fish. Another one again. This one, they can't even recognize them. They can't even recognize these people because they are born beyond recognition. Oh, you're calling if you want to call in. Tèmi Tọ́pẹ́ jọ̀ọ́ tó bá wà níbí bá mi fi nọ́mbà calling yẹn síbẹ̀. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hold on. Let me put it on speaker. Sure. Hello. Yeah, hold on. Let me put it on speaker. Pa phone tó fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn bàbá mi, please.
Connected.
Báwo ni, good morning. Good afternoon. English, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Well done, ma'am. Thank you for everything that you're doing. So, there are so many ways to look at this situation that is happening right now, especially as it involves lives. Unfortunately, we're at a point in our country where, everything, whether we like it or not, I know you don't like to talk about politics.
No, I don't.
But everything boils down to our politics and the way we play our politics. I want to speak to so many things. one, you mentioned, somebody said there that the Niger Delta people to the militant issue is similar to this. It is very, very different. Please stop comparing apple and oranges. When the Niger Delta people were agitated and they were being militant in their own region, it was about their resources. It was about resource control.
Okay, yeah, you are right.
Even with the Niger Delta issue, I would say categorically that today that what they have done is patch. They have not truly solved the situation. They have only taken a few people who are prominent and influential among them and bribed them and given them money to keep them short. And the ones that are still vocal, they've killed them, eliminated them. We know all that is happening. But majority of them in their community are still languishing in the midst of plenty. Despite the fact that they have all these resources, we know what is going on. Now, the people perpetrating these killings in the north or the middle belt, we know that these people committing this crime are a particular extract of a particular ethnic group, the Fulani ethnic group. Now, we know the genesis of all this. APC brought this situation upon the country. They wanted Jonathan out of government, and they brought foreign Fulani mercenaries to come and do the dirty job in case that didn't happen. And now these people have refused to go. And they have been promised, these people were promised, that they were going to be settled down in some parts of Nigeria without the consent of the people. Now, even if you want to come and immigrate and be part of the people of a country, can you not do it? Do we not travel to or immigrate to other parts of the world? Do you have to forcefully take people's land?
No.
Don't you obey people's laws? Don't you obey people's way of life, culture? But you want to bring your own barbaric way of life and foist it on the people and take over their lands. And we know their history. We know what they did to Ilorin. We know what they tried to do to the east. And today, because of that, one man, Mazin and the Kanu, who understood the need and the essence to protect his people, despite the fact that he's not in government, he's not a politician, was able to mobilize his people to defend his land. And because of that, this man is in jail, innocently in jail today because of self-defense. Mobilize his people to defend his people against these marauders. This is the kind of courage that the Benue people lack, despite the fact that the Middle Belt people and those people in the north who are in majority have a large majority of population in the Nigerian law enforcement agency, the army, the police force. We know these people, they can't talk. They can't talk because they are afraid of losing their source of livelihood. But the people have to rise and protect themselves if the government will not do that. Now, I am so ashamed of my Yoruba people, my Yoruba own heritage. Somebody like, when you were speaking, you were talking about the church. Somebody like the former vice president, Oshibajo, alias Babaruga, alias Pastor Ruga, Baba Kekere, Agborin, Baba Oja. Somebody like him, when before he became the vice president, when he was campaigning to be vice president with Buhari, this man came to sell to Christians. He was going around churches, campaigning and saying that when the good are in power, when the righteous are in power, the land prospers. But when the wicked are in power, the land suffers. Now, when they got there, what happened? He was there for 8 years. Was it not God that he prayed to and fasted to that brought them to power? Let's assume that they didn't rig the election. It was God that put them there. And this man could not even protect even the Yoruba people in Ibadan, in Ogun State. Can you imagine, vice president? What about the Christian community that you came to beg for their votes? in the churches, in Redeem. We saw that on TV. You came to beg for their votes, and you couldn't protect them. I was dying every day in Southern Kaduna. They were dying in the Middle Belt for the 8 years that you were there in power.
Please be
And
mindful.
now,
Hello, my brother. Hello.
Yes.
Please be mindful nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ. Wọ́n dà pé wọ́n flag èmi náà notice. Because Facebook gan àwọn nǹkan kan Facebook kò gbà yẹ. So ẹ máa mọ àwọn information tẹ́ ń fi síta.
I will measure my words if that's what you want. No problem.
Yes, then be please.
But you know that we are talking about human lives here.
Even so, ó máa affect page. Ṣé ká má rí page fi sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ni? Èwo ìkan lẹ máa dì mú.
Okay, the language, yes.
Ṣé bá ń ráyè sọ̀rọ̀? Ní níbi sọ̀rọ̀ orí Facebook ń sìn. Tẹ́ bá post nǹkan nípa nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n máa restrict yín.
Okay.
Yeah, the video of this guy, ibi tó ti ń ṣe phone call tí mo post wọ́n ti lọ́ọ̀kẹ́.
People, passing away every day, needlessly. You understand? And they are telling you to come back home and come and invest. They will tell you to come and invest. Are people not investing by farming? I know a colleague of mine, a friend of mine from Benue State. I remember 2-3 years ago when I was telling him about all these things. He was saying, no, we are one, Nigeria is one, blah, blah.
1 minute more, 1 minute more.
He had to bring his parents, sponsor his parents, brought them from Nigeria to Canada here. Because of the killings going on, he had to quickly bring them because his family got affected too. Some members of the family died. Luckily, his parents he had to bring his parents down to. How many people can afford to do that?
Exactly.
And you are telling us to come back home to come and do what? To come and invest what? Where you can secure lives and property, when people can go to farms in this modern age where there's technology, where news goes faster than anything else.
Thank you, my brother. Time up. You have used 8 minutes. Story time.
Okay, and then my last line. Why exactly are you president for? Is president for what? President is it to protect lives? Is it to enrich yourself? What exactly is your aim of being that president?
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, I don't get it too.
Sorry, please. I want to be mindful of time because Mama Love Bishe, please. If I miss your call, I'll call you back. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Please make it just 3 minutes. 3 minutes, please. Whatever you want to say, please make and kindly mind the choice of words. Go ahead.
Sure. No problem. I don't know what I've said already, but I want to say that my heart goes out to the people in Benue.
Yeah.
Okay. And my comment is directly to that person who made the comment that comparing the militants. This is different. This is how they are so tactical to change the narrative. And anyone who is uninformed, who is not educated, will begin to buy the narrative. This is nothing to this are nothing to do with compared with Niger. This is terrorism. Simple. We should accept it the way it is. And you don't negotiate with terrorists. When you negotiate with terrorists, you are not doing anybody any good.
Yeah.
So please, whoever made that comment, I hope that person have a rethink and get educated. That is you cannot compare this with Niger Delta militant. No, this is terrorism, and they have an agenda. And people should be educated and free themselves. Nigerians will free themselves when they are ready, if they can ever be ready. Thank you, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Hello, Auntie.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma. Yes, ma. Auntie, let me just quickly, I just want to contribute a couple of things. So, I'm actually not surprised that you were flagged because I was trying to do a show this morning and I was flagged very badly.
So I'm not
Ah.
surprised that you're flagged. Yes, I was flagged very, very badly. So you see the whole thing around the Fulani headsmen, okay? The Fulani headsmen, the Boko Haram and stuff. All these things are political. All those things stemmed up from during the what's the name? During the Just crisis. That was where all of these things started from back then. And since then, there's been unrest across the north. Like I always say, you see in the northern part of Nigeria, and see, the northerners are not as loud as us in the south and the west. So most times, I mean, every day until you need to see the level of IDP camps across the north of Nigeria. You won't even believe that that is Nigeria. People who are constantly being displaced. Now, away from when I say constantly being displaced, they are constantly being displaced. Adamawa State, for instance, villages are wiped out daily. And you know the anointing, Auntie, the press, the media, Nigerian media, do not cover these things. Right? The media do not cover it.
Well, are they want not to cover it or what?
No, as in put a limelight on it.
Like trying to cover it so that it won't come to the public.
The media talking about it, like putting a story to it. You know, going to just do like what you see what Very Dark Man did. It's not a new occurrence in the north of Nigeria. Okay, it's not a new occurrence. It's just that obviously Very Dark Man went there.
Yeah.
And the truth is, this is a common thing. It's a Auntie. Don't worry, I will get you to speak to someone who actually works on ground in the north. Do you know in the north of Nigeria now, as people who work in NGOs, they can't drive freely. And this has been ongoing for years. They actually have to fly in. They use choppers to fly in to provide food for people in Nigeria, in the north of Nigeria. There's a whole lot happening in the north of Nigeria. Okay, wow. But you know their culture is a very conservative culture.
Yeah.
And because of that, they don't, you know, they fight in their own way, but they are not as loud. You know, they don't kind of shout out like the way we would scream out. You understand? Now, away from that, you see, the question I was asking, that I've always asked, is the leadership in Nigeria, our governors, our local government chairman, because the board does not just start from the president. You understand? We elected local government chairman, the councillors, and all of that. These guys will come. They will come and offer 5,000, whatever money they are offering every election time. They will come and eat corn, come and do orishi-rishi. And our people, we keep voting for these people who do not care about us. It doesn't matter what part of Nigeria that we're all from now.
Yeah.
It's not about a tribe. This is not about religion. It's about human lives.
It's more than that. Now it's about human lives now. Yeah.
Okay? And when we now look at it, these guys, okay, look at, during Obasanjo's time, the Niger Delta militants, they had their, what's the name? They were protesting against whatever it is that their concerns were. The response that Obasanjo gave was to negotiate. Boko Haram emerged. They negotiated. And as the concerns in Boko Haram, has it gone down? The answer is no. Anti-villages, I will get you to speak to people. These are live people. This is not people who do not exist. Everyday villages are wiped out. People are wiped out.
Wow. So
now, when you look at the Niger Delta, they created NDDC for them. You know, the NDDC that they created is to address the needs of their region, just like what happens in any country abroad. Now, the NDDC has not resolved the problem of oil leakage. It's not addressed the lack of infrastructure in Niger Delta. When you then look at the Fulani headsmen, and see the people they record this morning, I was watching a Very Dark Man's video, and what the person was interviewing, they said, Auntie, it wasn't even a case of they were using Shakabula. They literally, these guys walked into houses. They opened the door, got petrol at Ishano, and they were throwing it at the property, burning it down. You understand? So these guys, then they have sophisticated Shakabula, but not really. were growing up, we know Fulanis to hold stick and walk around with their cows.
Yeah.
Where did stick become sakabula? And you know, I don't know if you've seen the video of the governor, the governor of Benue State. You know, the guy was talking with lack of empathy.
I saw it. I posted it, but Facebook locked that video. I posted the video for Facebook, right? Lock it. I posted it. Sitting down so comfortably in a very relaxed mode.
Then the president woke up, now decided that he will cancel his appointment or whatever he has on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Pope in where is it called?
The new Pope
in Vatican.
Yeah.
Was addressing the issue.
Yes, I saw the post yesterday. I saw the post.
All our religious leaders, all of them, they enter voicemail. What's the name? The celebrities and celebrities. Every one of them is behaving as if they're not in that Nigeria.
This is always my problem with Nigerians. They are the one that is, especially those celebrities that are supposed to use their voices for things like this, and suddenly they keep mute. You don't even see them repost it. You don't see them talk about it, and they are supposed to be voices for the masses.
I know they are not, Auntie. And you know one thing these people have failed to understand is they think their own families are safe and secure.
Yeah.
But what they don't realize is their children or their grandchildren is going to have to mix with all these families and these people that have been impacted by severe trauma. They don't seem to get it. I'm hoping that Nigerians, when people are ready to vote in 2017 or whatever it is.
2027.
I'm hoping people will start borrowing themselves brain. Because the summary of all of this is the government don't care.
They don't. And those
of us in the diaspora, I'm hoping that this is an eye-opener for us as well, whereby we are not also encouraging them, because they come to Cheltenham House. They go to different places across the Western country to go and talk, to go and mingle, to come and do town hall meeting. We are enabling them. If they turn up and nobody enables them, these guys will go back home. Donald Trump does not go to other countries to be addressing Americans' problem. The guys in UK don't go to other countries. They address the problem of their country in their country. I think, hopefully, because what I've noticed, Auntie, I'm wrapping up now, what I've noticed is these guys, you see, every prayer that they have been talking about this today, even on TikTok, they were flagging.
Yeah, I noticed that too. My page has been locked because I posted that Benue incident. My page has been locked since I posted it. It's okay.
Let me let someone else.
Yeah. Right, so are we saying these people are even enabling them too? Oh, are we saying they are enabling them too? Because immediately I posted about that incident, my Facebook page was locked. Hello. Yeah, you are online. Hello, you are on. Yeah.
So you see, it's all this that is going on in the country in Nigeria. Well, it's not a new thing. Like all the callers, especially the first callers, like they've been saying, it's not a new thing. Because now, when you look at
does it mean it's not going to stop? Does it mean it's not going to stop?
It is radiating between Benue, Plateau,
Borno,
and one other state again.
Adamawa.
And when it ends in one of them, it go back again. Now, see the truth that people are not saying, that I'm not saying they are not saying, some people know, some people don't know, is that you see all these, especially on Benue and Borno states, most of these states, they have some natural resources. All those farmers in their lands, okay? And what they do, these herdsmen, these Fulani people, is to find a way. Once they knew, like, there is natural resources in your land, they will start attacking you, they will fight you, kill you, and they will take over the land.
The question we should ask, how did they come into the land? How did they come in?
How did they come into where?
Into the states now. Like we heard, they are not part of Nigeria. They are from neighboring countries, Niger and Concon.
No, the first caller already answered that question. He said it.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened now. You see, during Jonathan time, the first caller made a valid point in that area. That's what what's his name? The Cardinal Little Finger. There was a guy that I won't mention the name, the former governor. Due to your platform is not that political.
Yes.
So he was the one that verbalized it. He said that if this guy ever tried to come back in as the president, it was warning Jonathan, okay, that they will go to Niger and bring their brothers and brothers. They will bring them in. And they did. They brought them in.
Hey.
And when Jonathan lost, the reason why, and I always give credit to the guy because I don't know him very much, okay? So, but the reason why the guy looked at your scenario that time and said, I think people's life matters. So he gave up the power and gave it to Buhari. Now, these people that they brought into the country, okay, they are the one. Also coupled with the initial issue that was on ground in the northern part of the country before. Remember one guy was a governor, I've forgotten his name, he's a governor, I don't remember the state. He was also part of this Boko Haram thing. No Boko Haram. You see, the story is very long, okay? It's a very long story. It just didn't happen one day. So they brought these people in. They came and said, I'm not going back. And actually, have you heard that?
They say they are not going back and they can't make them go back. Or they don't want to make them go.
What did you? No. They can't make them go.
Why?
Because they cannot let them go. Okay. Now, I'll give you 2 reasons why. If you remember sometime during Buhari presidency, there was a memo that came out that there are some people in Nigeria sponsoring Boko Haram.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
That they have the list. Okay. You shall go to all those lists. They are the people in government. All right? Okay? So, there is no reason for us to let's call it spade a spade, okay? So we shouldn't be calling kettle black for each other. These people in the Nigerian government are the one behind all these atrocities. All right? And it's for their personal gain. The whole massacre and killings is political. All right?
Definitely, it's looking so. Definitely.
Huh?
I said definitely.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you talk about the religion people, what they call them, they are father of faith, okay, that they are praying to God. Let me tell you something. They should leave God alone, okay? First of all, I think Nigerian God is different from every other God in your world. Okay?
I believe so too.
Nigeria have their own personal God. Okay? Now, and the one they made by themselves, though, not the one that everybody knows what they mean. All right? Because how in the world are we going to have a Christian Association of Nigeria and have all these big people speaking grammars, theological grammars on the pulpit every Sunday, weekdays, and somebody will come and be massacring your parishioners, and you will be able to lift a finger or do something about it. How? How do you want to explain that? So, are you telling me that the God that they serve is a wicked God?
I think so. At this point.
No, I mean that's my conclusion personally.
At this point.
That their God is different, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, their God is different.
The God that will watch children,
But the last thing I'm going to say is this because of time and other callers.
Thank you, Susan.
It stands up to Nigerians. It is up to Nigerians to stand up and take good by the horn and fight for themselves.
Gbogbo yín sọ wípé they should stand up. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́
Nobody is coming
stand?
to save them.
No
one.
Thank you,
No
my brother.
All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Because be a this thing is not getting funny. Oh. If I miss your call, I'll call you back, please. Hello? Hello? Good afternoon, Abi. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jordan. Yeah. I tell you, well, this is what I want to chip in. You know, people are saying that this Fulani thing has been happening since maybe a few years back, you know. But the reality is that it has been happening more than that. Decades, 18-something. Their leader, Usman Dan Fodio, said until they dip the Quran in the deep sea in Lagos, they believe that the whole Nigeria is for them. It's not just happening. It is an agenda.
Bolatu Jasi.
It's an agenda. Huh?
When you Bolatu Jasi, are you saying is an Islamic thing? Is that what you are trying to say?
I'm telling you, go and read about Usman Dan Fodio. Go and do a research what Amadou Bello said about, you know, about the other indigenous in Nigeria. And it is not only them that is doing this, the West, I think the West are also sponsoring them. And the Fulani are like tools of destruction. Like if they want to enter somebody's ancestral land, they use them. It is not only in Nigeria, also in Burkina Faso, in Mali, all those, you know.
They are the one causing havoc in those places too. They are the same people causing havoc in those places to be Sudan and Kong.
Yes, in order to countries, exactly. They don't see Fulani don't have ancestral land. They don't have that. This is their own land. No. Look at Hausa land today. Hausa land has been conquered. There's nothing like Hausa anymore. It's all full of Fulani today. Look at all their politicians. It is all Fulani. Hausa, they call their king Zaki. Now they use area, which is Fulani. And they have been spreading into Yoruba land, Igbo land. It is all an agenda. And
no, those Igbo don't chase them come out now. Igbos were able to chase them away. I said Igbos were able to chase them away.
But the problem is that the Igbo have no right to chase them away. Do you know why?
Why?
Because any Fulani that comes into Nigeria, they are automatically a Nigerian. So, as in the Nigerian constitution, you have no right to chase any Nigerian away.
So they should allow them with all the wickedness they are doing.
That is the agenda. So that's the reason why I know your platform is not for political. I am trying to watch how we say.
Yeah, it's not.
Look at what happened in Europe, right? You can see that the governor went to Kano, Tinubu said they should do some investigation. What really happened? They stood up, you know. So the problem is that if Fulani come to my land now, I can't defend myself. If I defend myself, I will be the one they will arrest. Because the Fulani that come from any Sahel country that enter Nigeria automatically is a Nigerian. You don't need to have any. Is a Nigerian. And how are they having those Unitutu and those helicopters flying in? They are all sponsored by the West because and what they also do is that when they discover the rich natural resources on the land, they go there, they cause havoc, so they will run. That's why they always go at night. They carry gallon, they pour it on the house, they put matches. So anybody that's trying to escape, they will use the Unitutu to put those ones down. So it's not the first time that
they are very ruthless. So
they conquer that one. So it remains the south. It remains all those. Even Benue, they've conquered those places. It remains. Look at what is happening in Oyo, in Ogun. Do you know what is happening there? And our media are not carrying it because our media they carry it. They will say that it is farmer-elder clashes, and you'll be wondering how come farmer-elder clashes, and we are only seeing farmers dying, panning. We are not seeing elders dying. Because they've also, they've suppressed the media. They can't talk. They can't say the truth. The government. And in Nigeria, vote doesn't count. Vote doesn't count. And when you think about it, when it is election, and let me tell you something, and I work on it. Please, hold it. In 2027, they will vote again, right?
Yes.
The British High Commission in Nigeria, now it is a man, they call him Monto Gray or something like that. He will come out, he will say Nigerians should go and get their PVC to vote. That is their right to vote. That they should vote for their But what they need in Nigeria is that they know that the British that always select who to rule their company. That's the reason why they come to Chatham House in London, to show them that I am the best job. And who always give them that to go to Chatham House, If you notice in Nigeria, when it is election, they go to Sokoto to meet Sultan of Sokoto, they go to the north to campaign. Just once we send those, that to the UK, that these are the candidates, and they will come here to the UK to come and present that I am the best man for the job. So when it is 2020, close to 2027, you look at the British High Commission will come out at Nigeria and get your PVC and go and cast your vote. They know that vote doesn't count. But what they need in Nigeria is that they want all the indigenous people to validate that one Nigeria. We have to keep validating it. And the job of the man they will choose to rule us is to continue to suppress us to keep that one Nigeria going.
Thank you, my brother.
So it is a big agenda. It's a big one. So if they send Nigeria to someone and somebody understands, that person hasn't explained very well. So that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
If I miss your call, I'll call you back. But please be mindful of your words. Be mindful of what you are saying. Don't let us spread what we are not sure of.
And Anthony.
Good afternoon, brother.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm not fine with that news.
The young man that spoke, I think spoke before the man that is speaking now. The man was just on point. Now, like the one that just spoke now. Number one, Nigeria is standing on a wrong foundation. Nigeria, I don't know how to describe Nigeria. Is talking about election. Now, even the very first election Nigeria conducted when British left Nigeria, British people was the people that rigged the election in favor of the North. It's there. The history is there. Now, the other person talked about Usman Danfodio. Yes, what he said is right. He knows his history. So these things are just out there. If you go to Nigerian history, from in fact, dated back 1945, 1940, 45. Now, the name Nigeria actually means darkness. The name Nigeria actually means darkness, and it was
Where did you get that definition from?
Flora Shaw, a drunkard. Flora Shaw is a drunkard. I don't know, a woman that has no dignity, because he was opportune to be the wife of Lord Lugard. I don't even put that Lord there. I just put it because that's the title they gave to him. It was the wife of Lord Lugard, Flora Shaw. She's the one that named Nigeria, and they are not ashamed bearing such a name. Nigeria means darkness. Nigeria has no foundation. And until Nigeria is disintegrated, in fact, there is more than 15 countries in Nigeria. Until it is disintegrated, Nigeria is not going anywhere. And even if they decide to, like what the young man said about election, vote not counting. Nnamdi Kanu said that in 2014. Nnamdi said that Nigeria, in fact, you should go and look for the video of Nnamdi Kanu 2014, he prophesied what is happening in Nigeria now. That the Fulanis, the person that spoke, talking about Fulani having no country. That is correct. That is correct. Fulanis are cattle rearers. At least I learned that one in school. They have no country. They have no home.
Hello,
They
sir.
move
You are
from
taking
one
time.
location to the other.
Hello.
They move from one.
We have actually deviated from what we are talking about. We have seriously deviated.
What were you people talking?
Did you see the topic? It was about how prayer is not helping us in that country. And to talk about the massacre, but now we are talking about Lord Lugard and all that.
I know that. Yes, you don't have. Yes, if that was the topic, because I just we
can't keep talking about. We can't keep. Topic, okay, we can't keep talking about Lord Lugard and everything. Lord Lugard don't buy since how many years? What is it that we can do now? Is what we are looking at. How can people be dying this way? Let us, all of us, use our platform to talk, to speak. Because most of the few of us that are talking, our pages are being restricted. Look at lives. Children's lives were lost. All these spiritual leaders that put us in coma, they are all sleeping.
Whose primary duty is to take responsibility of the life and properties in Nigeria.
The leaders.
Yes, I mean the president himself, the Sultan Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the Pope spoke before him.
Yeah. Maybe if not for VDM, we might not even know something like this happen.
Those casualties.
Thank you.
The thing is that it's a pity that such thing is happening and it's on a regular basis. It's not even once, it's not twice. Now, the religious people are not going to talk because they know they have no power. Because if they have power, Adiboye said somebody who has cancer that the breast was cut off, the breast grew. If you have power to grow breast, why can't you have power to eliminate those people?
Nigeria issue is very tiring.
These people are vain. They are vain talkers. These preachers, they have no matter. They are just exploiting the people. And the people, in fact, the people are the commodity, but they don't know it. The people are the commodity. If every person does that deeper life, does that Redeemed Christian Church of God, does that Winners Chapel, does that Dunamis Church, and Suleiman's Church, all these churches, all of them, if they desert their churches, I bet you give them 3 years, they will be like those people that are going to their churches also. Because they want to maintain their lifestyle, and the people keep on coming. So those people are the commodity. They are the customers, but they don't know it. In Israel, those prophets, Prophet Elijah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, mentioned them. That Israel is what Israel is today is because those prophets were able to speak out when the kings were doing something wrong. But they are there romancing with the government because they give them money. Didn't you hear what happened between Adiboye's son? He was given a contract he didn't do. And the government is not doing anything about that. Yeah, Nigeria will. I think they have a different God in Nigeria. You know, there
Thank you,
are
my
certain
brother.
things you don't need God to do for you.
Thank you.
There are the things
Thank
God
you.
will not do for you.
Thank you, my brother. You've
When
spent
God
8
put
minutes,
Adam and
so
Eve in the Garden of Eden,
thank you, my
it
brother.
is not God who was dressing the garden and making it and keeping it and tidying it.
Thank you very much.
God told
Because
them.
of time.
God told them to take care and tidy those gardens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care and God bless.
Please, if I pick your call, make it very brief, please. Okay, I'm trying to call you back too. You've been calling since, and I'm trying to call you back. So I'll wait for your call. You see, one thing I know, and I keep saying, this is one of the reasons why I don't talk about politics on my channel. Number one, I'm bored with the history. In 1900, we are amalgamated. We are this, we are that. Some things have been done wrong. Way forward. Now, this is another scenario, another style, whereby they said they brought foreigners into Nigeria because of election. And it has gotten to us to where we are, whereby we wake up and we hear this kind of sad news all the time.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Is that Anthony show?
Yeah, you are on. Please make it brief,
Is
not too long.
Anthony show?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I contribute a bit, please?
Oh, please go ahead, sir.
All right. The challenge one we have in our country is this: we are not enlightening. I'm sorry to use this tribe. Yoruba and Igbo are the most patient and gullible people. And all these things that is happening, if we are current, 9 years ago, a prophet came and tell us, the name of the prophet is called Nnamdi Kanu, an Igbo man and a Yoruba man. Everything Nnamdi Kanu said come to pass, but because of our hunger, we are unable to focus. We are digressed. Like now, instead of facing reality, we are confused. Number two, most of the things Yoruba and Igbo outside the country knows, the Yoruba and Igbo back home does not know it. Now, targeting is to finish all the Christians. You like it, take it. You don't want to hear the truth, take it. A old man has exposed all these things long time ago. In Nigerian law today, Christians is not mentioned anywhere in the law. Jihad, Muslim, all these things mentioned. Nobody talk about it. Do we have election in our country? We don't have one. But we live in self-fate life. We don't have elections in our country. It's elections. Said we are lying. Now, how many governors who delivered? And they select them back. My problem is the innocent, God-fearing Christians. I love Igbo people a little bit. They are defensive. Yoruba will say, God will help. God is hearing our prayer, but we have a wrong foundation. And see, Adoni, if I'm praying for you, but I have a wrong foundation, if I think the prayer is not answered, the prayer is coming, but it will not stand well.
Prayer.
We have some foundation.
What is prayer got to do with what is going on?
Christian leader?
My brother,
How many Christian leader who condemn? I'm listening to you, sir.
I said, what is prayer got to do with what is going on?
No, it's part of the thing, Sister Admitted. To be sincere with ourselves.
Prayer.
Christians, all the people have to open up their mind now and ready to carry hands.
And start praying.
But today, no, carry arms.
Oh, okay.
If Yoruba and Igbo carry arms, police will arrest them. Fulani carry knife. 3 days ago, this boy that is singing, Portable, caught a boy on a video. I saw it online. How Awusa is chasing him with a knife. He took him down. If you want to kill, if Yoruba person want to fight, my, don't go there. Don't do that, don't do that. Leave him. We have to reduce our gullible and myopic thinking. If we don't do that, they are finished. Daniel already, they finished. When Autumn was talking, everybody thought the man is lying. We can see each day they attack churches, How many mosques being attacked in this month? In the last 30 days, how many mosques? Let's be sincere to ourselves. How many mosques is being attacked? In Yoruba land, everywhere in Yoruba land, they are there. They are killing day to day, killing our moms day to day.
In Yoruba land, abi in the north.
Both north, both Yoruba. If you hear Yewa in Oyo State, Yewa in Ogun and Oyo State, most of the people have migrated now from Yewa to Kutonu. I don't know, maybe you saw the videos. I believe in what I see, and those old women does not have an AI. So we are living in a confusion today. It's like Sister Anduni is talking right now. If I have money, Ngotoso is rubbish. Those young men in our set now, all they do on TikTok is just begin to say things that cannot bring glory to our land. The only solution is to separate. Without separation, there's no foundation.
So
Nigeria is on a bad place.
So what you are saying is that
Yoruba
should go on their own, Igbo should go on their own, then Hausa on their own.
Look, Burkina Faso, Fulani is there. The young man went to 37 years old, went to Russia and buy drones and killed them. Now Fulani has drones. How many drones you see Nigerians displaying? I follow 24 hours on social media. Are you getting, brother? What is the point? What are we living? How are we increasing? We said Tinubu is there. Tinubu is just there as a figurehead. You should know when they push Shonokan there. The way Shonokan operates, the same thing Tinubu is operating. Tell me one thing Tinubu has done that brings safety to the Igbo and Yoruba. Nothing.
But the people suffering these things are not Yoruba and Igbo now.
What do you say, sir?
The people suffering this thing we are talking about, they are not Igbos or Yoruba. Is in the north.
Yeah, the north are talking, they are Christians, mostly, sir.
So you are saying it's because they are Christians?
Christians. Their tradition is Islamic. Because sister was talking, it's Islamic matter. Yes, it's Islamic matter. And they've built this agenda.
So it's because so you are telling me it's only Christians they are buying in that place. Muslims are not there.
Yes, sir. Muslims are there.
They didn't buy Muslims.
The majority Muslims are there. To be sincere with ourselves, among the people that are buying over there, Muslims are there. But if you look at it very well, clearly they targeted. They targeted the Christian areas. We have people. I have people living with me here.
How do you know it's Christian area they went to? How do you know it's Christian area they went to?
Brother, Kaduna story has tell us all the
time. Auntie?
Kaduna South, if you listen to what's going on 4 or 5 years ago, the Christian side has let us know what is going on. And some things we don't need to drag it, we just need to look back.
Okay, maybe the God of Christian is very powerful. Let the God of Christian intervene now.
This is what I'm talking about, gullible and myopic mind. We are gullible and we are myopic.
In what way?
A Christian, thank you, man. We have more sympathy for souls than other tribes. I don't know, maybe you see a young lady carrying gun, practicing how to shoot gun in Northerner. I don't know, maybe you've seen. And these Fulani, they chase them in all Africa countries. They are now in our countries. And because
they've been in our country for some time. Oh, yes, war.
Yeah. There are too many.
But my question to you, you said the target is more of Christian than any other religion. And I said, how did you arrive at that? Because we know mostly people in the north.
You, when they move to the south, each day they kill in the south. I don't know, maybe you know that. If you're lucky to have the videos or be able to join all these USA Yoruba people video, each day they kill in Yoruba land. And people try to Yoruba doesn't have anything to fight back.
And we are not seeing those videos.
They don't see Benue as part of them.
Hold on, sir. We are not seeing those videos too. The one they are doing in Yoruba land. Ó ṣe jẹ́ àwọn tó wà US náà rí videos yẹn.
Thank you. What is going on in our land? You know it. Most of the people can afford to have internet. They don't have battery. Field have batteries. Who want to listen? People don't want to talk. People are scared.
No, but the video gets to you people that you are in the US.
But we saw videos on a daily basis, man.
I agree. I'm not disputing what you are. I'm not saying you did not see. I am asking, when you see those videos, why is it not coming to social media where others can see it? Why is it restricted to only you guys?
Thank you. The challenge is that everybody is afraid to say, oh, I said. Only few people can tackle issues like you, who can confront issues. Even the religious part, not everybody can speak out. Because many people are afraid.
Are those people you are talking of, are you saying they are Fulani people, or remember we have ritualists too?
Of course we do.
I'm in a midst too.
The numbers, you're right. The ritualists in our side were increased because of the poverty these days. 7-6 years ago, the ritualist was not as much as it is now. The poverty increased now because everybody believed that, you can do ritual and get money, which is not true. But the magic mind, the poverty minded, everybody falls for it. If it is true that you can cut somebody's head and make money, so you could have cut all the slaves' head here, all the blacks' head here. So
thank you, my brother. Etilo, 10 minutes, sir. Etilo, 10 minutes.
Okay, man. Let me leave you for that. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Esigba show you mommy lowo. And because emotionally going me go where. I miss your call. I'm trying to call you back. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. So I just wanted to chip in something. When you talked about history, that you were saying we don't need to go back to history, we don't need to do this one. What's the way forward? Ma, I think history is very, very important. And the reason why we are in this predicament that we are right now is because we were not taught history. It's just like the Western world. In America, for example, their kids, right from elementary school, they're already teaching them the things that happened even before their grandparents were born. They're already teaching them what happened in 1609.
But you know they are taking off some things
so
too.
They are aware.
Hello, sis. Do you know, sorry to cut in. Do you know they are taking off some things in the history too? Here. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
We all know the reason behind why they are taking those things.
Good. Go ahead.
We know that, man.
I just want a yes or no. They are taking off some things in their history for a reason.
Fighting that those things should not be taken out.
They will be taken out because there won't be peace. There won't be peace if they don't. Things will mess up.
Hello, ma. We get that. We understand.
Okay.
But at the same time, again, when there is injustice in a land and you want to take out history from that land, there will never be peace in that land.
If things are if
we were never taught history from day one. So when people are saying things like, oh, Usman Danfodio came, Usman Danfodio did this one, what's her name? Lord Lugar's wife was the one that gave the name Nigeria. Some people are kind of surprised. They don't even know all those things. And they'll be asking, oh, why did this happen? Why did this happen? For this Benue killing, it's unfortunate that this happened. I didn't watch it until this morning. And when I watched it this morning, my heart fell down. Like I was like, especially when I saw those things, those kids. When I saw those kids, like my head could not just phantom it. And the only thing that came to my brain and my head was that the history books that I've read, how these people come into communities. Auntie, this is not new. This is not the first time, and this will not be the last time. They have been doing this thing from time immemorial, even before the white people came into that land. These people have been going into communities. They will go, they will raid communities. They will see people as, hello?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
They will go in, they will raid these communities. They will take people from those communities as slaves to the Arabian world. It has always been like that. And it's so unfortunate that our government in 2015 has to.
So who do we blame for all these things you are talking of?
Political greed.
Who do we blame for it?
It's quite unfortunate. We are going to hold our politicians responsible. Our politicians are the ones that caused all these things. So we need to hold them responsible. We need to let them know that, and somebody was saying that Nigerians are the ones that voted these people in. I disagree. Nigerians did not vote these people in. These politicians fight their way into this position. The only problem that I have with Nigerians is that we refuse to fight back. That is my only problem with them.
How do you want to fight back? How do you want to
Huh?
fight back? How do you want to fight back? Can you suggest how you want to fight back?
I think you have to fight back.
I agree. I said, you can code it. You can code it.
Just any way anybody can imagine fighting back, we need to fight back. We can't be docile anymore. For VDM to wake up this morning and say that he could not sleep, that is to tell you how terrible it was.
He won't sleep with what he went to see. I told him you cannot see something like this and sleep. What he saw was too horrific.
Exactly.
Yes, come on.
Exactly. Even me that I'm not here, I know how my heart felt when I saw that video this morning. I know what was running into my brain, like how my brain was just spinning. Especially when I was seeing those babies like to Charles, like it's charcoal. You were seeing charcoal. So Nigerians need to fight. This 2027 is a do or die affair. If Nigerians want to take back their country, this is not a time for us to sit back and say, oh, God will help us. God is not going to come down and help us. Even this Western world that we all run to, these white people that we all run to, if push comes to shove, you will see all of them in the street and they will kick out their government. But they will always tell us, oh, go and pray, kneel down and pray.
All right, guys.
This has nothing to do with prayer. This has every one of us coming out and fighting these people to the very bone. Even the Bible said, their so-called Bible says that the violence taketh it by force. It did not say that the peace take it by force. It did not say the quiet take it by force. It said the violence taketh it by force. So if you're not going to take it by force, they will continue to, all this havoc will continue to go on in that country and it will never change. But before we do that again, everybody needs to sensitize themselves. You see that history, whether we like it or not, we have to read that history. Because that history will make us to correct our future. If you don't know your history, it will continue to repeat itself all over again. The Fulani people are not new to the Nigerian scene, especially to the northern scene. The Fulani people have always been there. They have always been a thorn to the flesh of the indigenous people in the north.
Thank you, my sister.
There, but they always try to cover it up. So Nigerians, we have to go back to our history. We have to read. We have to know what our history is. Then we can now push forward and take our future back.
Thank you very much. So thank you, callers. I'm not taking any more calls. Number one, you guys have hijacked the video, the live show from me. You hijacked it, and my mistake was putting down the number before I could talk. So we deviated totally from what we wanted to say. This is almost 1.5 hours. We went off track totally today, and it was because of what I saw. And I wanted to question some things, but you took the show from me, which is okay. But one thing I find very interesting in all the callers, everyone who has called into the show, everyone does. None of these people live in Nigeria. Everyone who has called that we need to take back our country. We need to fight for our country. It is time we face and fight for it. I find out that almost everyone lives in diaspora. How do you want to do it? This is one of the reasons I don't allow politics on my show. Because most times you say some things that are not realistic. Sorry, I'm not trying to downplay your suggestion or your contribution. Because I look at it. Why is it that it's people abroad that are always ready, but you are not on ground? How do you want to do it? Are you telling the people of Benue State, they didn't know they were living with danger? They knew they were living with danger, but they were helpless. Everything boils down and goes back to our governments. We have a government. How is it happening to you? We have a government, we have leaders that are not doing the right thing. And good, we have few voices like the kind of VDM, people like us, some other people who use their platform to post whatever is going on, even though they lock them. I have noticed this long time ago. Once you post anything about our people, they lock it, which shows that they are not even only the one doing this thing. Probably some other powers. All of you are praising Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso go tiro no lo. Most of the things you see on that they talk about Burkina Faso, some of them are even AI generated. They are propagandas too. 100% true. Is one of the reasons, because initially I've been involved in this kind of a thing 3 years ago during Yoruba Nation something. I got to see a lot of propaganda, many lies too. I'm not saying everything is lie, but a lot of lies. They will just throw it. And when you question, one saw dija. At the end of the day, even some people that you think are activists, they are not so much activists other than cashivists. It's unfortunate that people are using people's lives to enrich themselves at the detriment of people's lives. It's so unfortunate that that's the kind of people we are. I know what a minimum bust àwọn Yorùbá nation wọn lè dáríjì mí dé ni. Mo pẹ̀lú àwọn tó bust wọn. When I saw the GoFundMe tán lọ sí tí wọ́n ń gba owó, and these are people that are abroad. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fi wí pé kán pín Naija, I won't say some things in English. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kán pín wọn, ẹ lọ pín tẹ́ bá lè rí pín. Ẹ ṣí wọ́n wọ́n fi gba owó, àwọn tó máa kọ́lé fi kọ́lé. Ẹni tó máa kọ́lé ń bẹ̀ kọ́lé, wọ́n parọ́ oríṣiríṣi. Àwọn ti gba kinní kan, àwọn ti gba kinní kan. Some people, as we are talking, wọ́n wà ní ẹ̀wọ̀n nsìn tó ń fi wọ́n lẹ̀dí sìn. Láwọn tó ń mú lọ́yọ̀ state. Tí Odúpẹ́ Onítìrí ní kán lọ gbé flag in Oyo State. Ṣé ti gbàgbé? One of them 500 million not gbé fún now. Tí majority ò dẹ̀ mọ̀. Ìròyìn dẹ̀ ni. Majority wọn ni scammer, Idris. Most of those people ni scammer. Gbogbo wọn fi yín jẹun ni. I saw that guy of recent, ó tún ti gbẹ́nu bọ́ta, mo ní ṣé ẹ̀rọ mo lè fọ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀rọ mo lè fọ̀, ó tún ti bọ́ta again, ó tún ti broke. It's so unfortunate the kind of country ta bára wa. Ẹni orí yóò dilé ni. Èyí tó gba half a million, kó bọ́ta kó lóhun ò gbà. Mo ní half a billion, not half a million, half a billion. Kó bọ́ta kó lóhun ò gbà. Kí ló fọ̀jọ̀ wọn àti Fani Káyọ̀dé? Èbí kẹfà ní Káyọ̀dé ló yẹ kókó gbogbo owó fún 1 billion. Ìyẹn dá owó sí méjì. Èmi ò ṣe rí, this is one of the reasons it's too exhausting. And oníkálùkù ó ń sọ bó ṣe rí ni. Nǹkan tó bá feed yín lẹ́ ń swallow. And the next thing you say, you have to divide ni. Oníkálùkù kan máa lọ ni. Oníkálùkù máa lọ lọ́tọ̀. Ẹ má ṣe yẹn lórí péjì tèmi, oníkálùkù kankan ò lọ lọ́tọ̀, ẹ ń tọ́ra yín ni. Ẹ pariwo ẹ̀dí ọlá, wọn ò ní pín Naija. Àwọn tó so Naija pọ̀ ò lè jẹ́ kí Naija pín láyéláyé. Ẹ̀mí àwọn leaders yín gan ò gbé kan náà fẹ́ pín Naija. Nǹkan tí ò yé yín nìyẹn. Ẹ̀mí wọn ò gbé kan láwọn fẹ́ pín Naija pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Of course, they committed errors too, out of their own selfishness. By bringing in nǹkan tí ò yẹ kán kó wọ Naija. Tẹ́ bá ló máa exist yẹ lọ pín. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ abroad lẹ́wà. Ẹ sá pamọ́ sí abroad, ẹ máa sọ wípé kíní. Ẹ má fi platform tèmi ṣe yẹn, please. Ẹ má fi platform mi ṣe yẹn. Because nǹkan tó ń bá wa jà kọjá gbogbo. gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yìí religious leaders yín gan wọ́n pẹ̀lẹ́ tó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí religious leaders yín. lórí péjì mi orí ẹ̀ burú very aggressive people tó o bá ti go tó o ti dance to their tunes yẹn tunes wọn yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ebú nìyẹn once you don't dance to their tunes èmi lẹ fẹ́ lò èmi lẹ máa sọ di fugitive èmi lẹ fẹ́ lo platform mi fi sọ̀kọ̀sọ̀kú sọ ẹ lọ open channel go and open your own channel too kẹ máa lọ pín ìlú yín tẹ fẹ́ pín gbogbo yín everyone tó pé abroad lẹ wà every one of you ẹ wà labroad ẹ lọ sí Nàìjíríà ẹ lọ take care mo ń béèrè I keep asking everyone tó pé how do you want to achieve nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yìí ẹ lẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbà náà ni ẹ máa gbà mú náà ni how do you want to do it already tribal ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò jọra wọn tribal oníkálukú ń jà fún tribe jọra yín ṣe rí ijó tí Yorùbá àti Yíbò bá lè so ọwọ́ pọ̀ nílùú yẹn máa lójútùú díẹ̀ tí Yorùbá àti Yíbò tí wọ́n bá lè ṣe ẹ̀kan bóyá ẹ̀ṣẹ́ yọkan ẹ̀ ń tanra yín ni and you can never be one ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tẹ́ ń jà jù nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín ẹ kọ́kọ́ mú láti ibẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó di next election sìn ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa mọ bá ṣe tújọ rí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ lè fèsì àwọn commissioner nǹkan tó ń bà táwọn náà ń bàlù jẹ́ ìlú bàjẹ́ pátápátá ṣé orí ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn ni nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín ẹ wá ń sọ take it back ẹ lọ take it back ẹ lọ lo channel ẹ lọ open channel ṣé àwọn pé léèyàn ń ṣe political channel ẹ yí mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ni this is not what I wanted to talk about today ẹ yí mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ni up till now ẹ yìí ń jà tó ẹ bá fẹ́ if you want to know how they hate themselves go to Renomo Chris page àti bọ̀bọ̀ kan báyìí Sunday kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí Sunday Adé something mo ti ra ìborúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn go to his page ẹ lọ wò já Ìgbò àti Yorùbá àwọn tó fẹ́ take ìlú báàkì if you take it back finish ẹ tún wá gbọ́ he is not from Yewa he is from Yewa North he is from Shewa South he is from Ìjẹ̀bú he is from Ìjẹ̀ṣà he is from Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ ń tanra yín ẹ má gbé yẹn wá sórí channel mi o à ń sọ̀rọ̀ a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí massacre tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ká sọ nípa ẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ sọ impact wípé okay o these people that are telling us to pray how has that prayer help us as a people now how has it help us because ibi tó ń ti kọ́kọ́ mú yín mọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn ìjọ tẹ́ bá bọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ prayer tí wọ́n rí wípé àwọn òfin election is coming very soon they will start visiting you in your churches àwọn pastor are still the one that will sell them to you so what are we saying ẹ kọ́kọ́ mú láti ibẹ̀ yẹn these pastors they will still be the one to sell these people to you very soon these people you are castigating you will still embrace them as long as they come through your pastor as long as your pastor is telling you God is in control they are the chosen one. When the last election was coming, most of your pastor prophesied that this is the people that God anointed. God is anointed one David, is a David, and is a Saul that will become David, the rejected one that will become David. Ṣé wọ́n prophesy ẹ̀ fún yín? Àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni wọ́n dey cash out after saying it. Wọ́n jẹ́ wọ́n sọ yín dọ̀tá ara yín. Muslim against Christian. Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ sunkún Muslim. Christian Muslim. They are smarter than you. You can't catch them. Ẹ wá ń sọ wípé èmi ni kí n jẹ́ kẹ́ fi platform mi kẹ́ sọ mí di fugitive. Tí ò ní lè wọ̀lú, tí ò ní lè gbé báàgì ẹ̀. Àìrọ́ ẹ lọ lo channel yín because nǹkan tí fẹ́ sọ kọ́ leléyìí. Ẹ ṣáà rí topic. My topic was prayer. A praying nation. A praying nation. is what we want to talk about. Somebody even called in while we were talking. He said, what are the job of our celebrities? All our celebrities are quiet in this kind of issue. And you are the people that will still enable these celebrities, buy their music, subscribe to their music, help them, propagate their music, enable them, make them have money. Those are supposed to be the voices of the people. If all of them tweet about everything going on, it will be a shame on the government. Wọ́n ṣàgbéjẹ́ mọ́wọ́ to some extent. Ẹ bá máa vent, ẹ lọ bá mi lo page yín, ẹ dákun. Ẹ lo page yín. Èmi ò ní jẹ́ kéèyàn kan gbowó orí mi kó tún tì mí sí wàhálà. Ẹni tí ò bá mọ way Naija, ẹ lọ wo Deji Adeyanju, ẹ lọ wo ó kọ write up kan, was it yesterday or to this morning? He knows what he was saying. Deji Adeyanju know what he was saying when he wrote that write up he wrote. Nigerians are the most difficult people because once they see money, you will be shocked that the people that you thought are with you are the one that will sell you out. A country where they worship money, that love money. The love of money is everything everyone wants. People don't love each other, including the people that are telling you, let us pray. Let us pray for Nigeria. That was that one woman. Sherry, the moment that man that called in and was saying they get some videos here in US. They get some video here in US. I say, why is it that it's you people in US that are getting the video? One of these people called me. One of these mama, when they US, Tola won she Yoruba Nation yen, called me here in US. I asked how old the woman was. One is 70 something la won. Where about your own children? My children are here. You are now telling me I should come to your radio station. Oduduwa radio. Mo ní kí ni kí wá ṣe ńbẹ̀. You have a voice. Oh, your voice is kekine kan. Mo ní mo kàn ní voice ni mi lẹ́nu mi. Ohùn mi rinlẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn ń gbọ́ voice mi. I should come. Kí ni kí n wá ṣe? Kémi wá máa bá wọn sunkún. Mo kàn wò yá yẹn jọ yẹn. Kò pẹ́ ní gbogbo ẹ̀ dàrú. Tó di sobe. Oníkálùkù wọ́n fọ́n ta gbè. Kan tó lọ mú wọn lọ́nà. Mo ní ṣe ìráyé. When I prophesy, èmi sọ fún yín prophetess ni mi. Take it or leave it. When I prophesy, say this say by the time this thing go ṣẹlẹ̀, this person and here, they no go catch am for Nigeria. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lóhun lóògùn nìyẹn. Pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Nigerians. Tima Jack, I'm not joking. Everything I said during that time came to pass. Everything. Because I sat down, I was watching. The person that will build house on top of people's head. The one that will buy car. The one that will get asylum for another country, got asylum on people's issue. Tell them when we pay majority nǹkan tariwo tẹ́ ń pa, some of them are propagandas. They are not true. Irú VDM ń sìn nǹkan tó rí ló ń gbé jáde. Some of those things meet kì í ṣe Nigeria ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ìlú mi ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n á send ẹ̀ sí yín. Wọ́n á ní kẹ́ jù sórí page yín. I am telling you the truth. Tiba Jeki, thank you. Simon Epa nìyẹn. Ó ní content lòun ń ṣe nígbà tó dójú ẹ̀. I was monitoring that his issue. He said he was doing content. Mo ní ṣé ń gbọ́rọ̀. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní sinmi, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní sinmi. Ẹ dẹ̀ ń ṣe party lójoojúmọ́. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní sinmi, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní sinmi. Ṣó wá dàbí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn? Ṣó dà bẹ́ẹ̀? Kéèyàn kan má kó mi sí yọyọ. Aláfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn oní prayer ìsọnù. Ẹ dẹ̀ yí mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́. Ìgbà tí mi wá gba tí nǹkan ní then, why are you talking? Keep quiet. Anyway, mo ti block ìwé rí ẹ̀dánù náà. But one thing is that everyone that called, that spoke, talking about, especially the few ones that said kíní kan la máa ṣe, kíní kan la máa ṣe. Why are everybody based abroad? Naija ló yẹ kẹ́ wà. Naija. Àwọn wo ni kan jà Naija? Nígbà tẹ́ni kan lọ jà Naija. Who are the people? Ẹ̀yin sá pamọ́. Ẹ wà nínú tó fọkàn balẹ̀. Ẹ wá ní tó wà Naija. Gbéyàn kan bá lọ jà, bọ́ bá pa wọ́n pa gbé. And this is not about creating fears in anybody's heart. Kí lẹ fẹ́ fi jà, kí lẹ ní? Ṣé rò pé individual ló máa dìde jà ni? No individual kọ́ ló máa dìde jà. Because individual doesn't have what to use to face it. Well, let's talk about all these people that deceived us and they are one of the people that got us to this point. That made us to sleep and forget that the country is supposed to be ours, and they took over from us. They took over from us. Look at what we are going through now. But one thing is that social media is helping in their little way. Look at how the VDM was able to expose their nyash. Because if not VDM, there was a time I was asking, I said, do we still have journalists in that country? For a very few ones, Fisayo Shoyombo. Even that Fisayo, his life is being threatened from the little he's bringing out. Just like Showo, àwọn Sahara reporters not on Kini. And there are sometimes these Sahara reporters gone, wọ́n gbé irọ́. There was a post they posted. Èmi ò mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni, I reposted. After 24 hours, I was seeing that people were commenting, Auntie, this video is not true. Auntie, video. They now sent me the original link to that video. The video was not even recent. The video was for some months ago. Not even in Nigeria, ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀. But the lady looked like an Hausa lady. I was like, Akoba Gafara. I had to quickly delete the video. When we cannot take authentic, we cannot look at the likes of newspaper people and take stories from them. Blessed, I did not start. You are not getting what I said. I said this was not what I wanted to talk about. I made mistake putting my phone number. I was talking about, you can see Baba Deboye is there.
Okay, I made a mistake with my phone number to the list.
I'm not talking to you, Siri. So don't tell me if I'm not ready for this conversation, I should not start it. I did not start the conversation. You cannot tell me not to talk about what I decide to talk about. Look at my topic. My topic is not Yoruba Nation. My topic is not the other nation. My topic is about the massacre in Benue State. Why prayer could not stop it. Why people did not see it coming. How we have to be praying for things like this. You all know what I stand for. Keto pe wole keto yimo mi lowo. And if you ask me for no, until let us call it. Ibani no. Ebinu. Since you know Nigeria will not break, why did you suggest it? Tell us something pe Nigeria fair break. Àwọn non ton yin. Pe Nigeria, Syria àgbákò. Àgbákò ni Syria. We are not happy with what happened. Even new TV houses, when they have to talk about it, they know the way they talk about it. Èmi ò ń ṣe illiterate. Èmi ò ń ṣe lady tó lọ jókòó sílé wọn lọ́jọ́ sí tán gbébọn tọ́lọ́hun yọ tó wá ń pariwo warriors ó yẹ pa àwọn warriors. Èmi ò ń ṣe lady yẹn, because when they were telling her òun àti the other one mo ń wò báyìí pé lady yóò mọ̀ kan tó ń gbé lóhun lọ́wọ́. This lady does not know anything, no. This lady does not know anything, no. I say, I fear for this lady. Òun ló dẹni tó sá Naija yẹn. Tẹ́ bá máa pè, I have told you. Mo dẹ̀ tún try àti caution. I was trying to caution some of you when you were talking these things. Dáhùn náà. Dá mi lóhùn. I was trying to caution you. Ajá ìkẹmọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ ni now. Does it mean I should not allow you free will on my page too? When I'm talking, I should not allow you to put in your contribution. But I will always say this thing. When I'm doing a show, let us stay within our topic. Let's stay within our topic. Some of you even said And tell you are not, your platform is not a political platform, but you turn into political platform. Débi pé you are talking about the next governor, the next, èmi ò tiẹ̀ lè dá sí gbogbo yẹn mọ́ náà. Mi ò lè dá sọ̀rọ̀ next governor, next president, because all of them are failures. They are failures. I can never support anybody anymore. It's just for me to look. People should go and do whatever they vote for, whoever you like. Now, if you now, like we all know, voting, nílùú yẹn, we can say your vote counts, but does it really count? Maybe in your state, but overall, does it really count? That is what the country we have found ourselves, unfortunately. It's the country we have. Share the people that are empowering Agbero, to use Agbero. Sote Agbero get office for Abuja. Sote Agbero get office for Abuja in that country. See how they have empowered Agbero. Ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run bá mi. It's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. Even here, nígbà tí election dé, bá ṣe mobilize dé tó, ẹni máa wọlé ló wọlé. Kò sí nǹkan tí anybody rí ṣe sí. Everybody is biting fingers of regret today. There are some things that are beyond the ordinary people like us. That are beyond our power. It doesn't mean in a civilized country, when things like that happen, they will not call for, bóyá ẹ dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù, ó yẹ pààyàn, ẹ ṣe báyìí. Ibi yìí ń sìn, with what is going on, àwọn kan states, some states ti jáde pé tán bá bí anybody re. Níbí yìí, kì í ṣe Naija here, ẹni tán bá bí re, kó bọ́ta kó lóun fẹ́ fa wàhálà. Wọ́n dìdì sọ ni, wọ́n ní family ẹ̀mí ìfẹ́ sọ lóyìnbó, ẹ má bínú if you don't understand Yorùbá. Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní family ẹ̀ máa wá gbé òkú ẹ̀ níbi táwọn bá gbé sí, kó máa wá claim ẹ̀. Níbí yìí, if you are living here, you should know what I'm saying. Àbí mo parọ́? Am I lying? With what is going on nearly, they said anybody, tán bá bí re, a state came out. He said anybody where them born, make it try am. He said now their family go come collect their dead body. People were like, ha. And now he say, respect yourself. Powers. This is an eye-opener to us. Where God is not in control of anything. Especially when it comes to the world and doing all they have to do. It is people. Shey boy Idrisi, and tell you, if people come out in masses, politicians go run. Look at Sri Lanka. Idris, please go to Nigeria. Make sure you are part of the people that will come out. I'm not saying people cannot come out. Of course. How many people can confront even their state, their local governments in that Nigeria? They are the one that, some parts we hail the governor. I mean, the local government. Some parts we fight the local government. And another thing, you have meeting. It is one of the people that you have meeting that will still go and sell the information. You don't know what is going on in that country and the kind of people we are. It is still the people you have meeting with that will still go and give the people out and say, this is the plan we have. Oh, this is what they want to do. And they will go ahead of you. They will have gone ahead of you and know your steps. And they will have given some people money to sabotage whatever you want to do. NSAS, bá ṣe pariwo tó. During that NSAS, if you see as that NSAS sweets me, until everything. Later, what we were hearing about NSAS, ló ń lọ wájú yẹn. Láwọn tán bá wọn sabotage. That is, how are you, sweetheart? Ada Easy? Is the people that is the Nigeria. Don't talk about a country. Don't compare Nigerian people to people who do not sell themselves for money. We are in a country where 10 of you can have a meeting. This is how you will do it. And one person, because of money, will sell all of you. I'm not saying people cannot do whatever they want to do. kó lórí dorí ẹ̀ mú lọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà until maybe one leader that will be selfless, one leader that will have the interest of people at heart, one leader that is actually ready to work will now step in and begin to do things right. Until then, but whoever wants to do it will really be ready to put his life on the line. Somebody said 1K. 5 out of the 10, only one will get the info. God bless you, Tima Jack. This is why anytime gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn ṣe leaders, union leader, kinikan leader, are they not the one that will still sabotage things at the end of the day? Wo Sherry is so unfortunate and very sad. So ọ̀rọ̀ Naija kó lórí dorí ẹ̀ mú. Esobe ni. Esobe òun lọ̀rọ̀ Naija. You say, so who will allow that leader to emerge? Lè sọ. Lijoka, thank you very much. Tima Jack, thank you too. Lè sọ. But one thing I know is that our voices too, our voices too, are we one in our voice? Our voice is divided already. Our voice is divided by religion and by tribe. It will take us to get there to know that we are still divided. We are not one. We are supposed to be one. Sherry, and I know as long as Yoruba and Igbo, if they can really have one voice, but it will be tough. If both those two tribes can work together, but they cannot because of the leaders. Nigerian's case has become Jafakwe. It has been like that since forever. At least since Tagbonjuba. It's not supposed to continue, but a country that is driven by money, a country that is driven by selfishness, a country that is driven by it must be me and me to oppress others. But unfortunately, when they are coming, when they are coming in, they come in humble until pepper will rest or until somebody will entice them. And that will be the end of the story. A country that does not have compassion, a country that does not know what is called humanity. Oh my lady, when your religious leaders are selling you already, your religious leaders won't go worry, want to change, want to so you mole to keep you praying. If not, why won't a minister of our Greek won't be telling you it is time to pray? Let's go fasting and praying for Nigeria agricultural sector. Nigeria we healthy. Waiting Musa no go see for gate. Nothing when I no feel pray for in that country. You will pray for NEPA. You will pray on transformer. You will pray for fire where they build. Look at the incident that happened in Dubai. When I posted the video, people were saying it's a lie. Until I said, go and use your Google. Because sometimes Nigerians just make you vex somehow. I posted something. I said, this incident happened in Dubai. And probably the timing or something. And that person said, you are lying. I live in Dubai. I said, go and check it. That building was 67-story building. High-rise building. Almost 4,000 people inside that building. And there was fire. Nobody died in that incident. Nobody, no injury. Everyone came out alive. Not only that, they said the part of the building that was not affected, the light was there. Their light no go. It's only the part that was burnt that the electricity was affected. Can that happen in our country? In our own country, when fire they burn, Nigerians will stand inside of the fire. Holy Ghost fire. They will still be calling fire upon the Holy Ghost. Nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí. This is what we wanted to do before I hijack my video. Ẹ má máa hijack video mi mọ́ o. Ẹ dákun. You will be praying Holy Ghost fire. Holy Ghost fire. It's one of the reasons that messed us up as a people. We go pray for transformer. We go pray for this. We go pray for that. What does not need prayer? They will tell us to pray for it, and we will be praying. I won't be surprised if by Sunday, all these pastors, all these general overseer, we no say peke on this issue. We no condemn this issue. Say this is not okay. That this is not okay, oh, that cannot lend their voice to say this is condemnable in every area. By Sunday, they will pray. Let us pray for the victims of Benue State. Father, we pray that you console them. Father, you pray that you lift them out of the sorrow. Father, we pray for everyone terrorizing Benue State. May they be arrested. My question is, the God wey look those people, he allow those people to find their way blessed àbí kí ló ń jẹ́? Please, if you don't have time, go and come back. Go and come back and watch. Ẹ má fi tiyín máa control nǹkan tí mo dọ́gbọ́n ṣe, ẹ má dọ́gbọ́n control mi lórí platform mi. You all know that I do live streaming and I do recorded. Anyway, let me continue. Ẹ má distracting you. By Sunday now, the same God wey see those people, wey no carry those Fulani people, make it kpai them before they reach to go and meet those people. God was looking at them. He allowed them to sit down. He cannot strike them. This is where I'm having problem. You say, which kind God be this? Which kind God be this? He saw those people plan what they wanted to do. He saw them get themselves ready. He no do anything to those people. He allowed them carry themselves. Begin waka go. He no allow them get accidents. And ordinary people, when they travel for some things, for joyful things, they will get accidents. All of them will die. He will carry those people and he will make them to go. And he saw them going until they reach where those people are. As they reach there, then carry that petrol. He no allow them carry that petrol, pour it on themselves by mistake. Make all of them burn. He still allow them to burn those people, including innocent children. Including innocent children. And somebody is telling us, say, now prayer hold Nigeria. Please, which prayer they answered in this case? Which prayer? Which prayer they answered? By Sunday now, they will start praying for Benue. Let us pray for Benue. Let us leave the people of Benue hope and pray for them. By Sunday, let us lift them up in prayers and let us hand them over to God. The God that allowed them to be quiet. Indeed, we dey pray, it dey show. We are actually existing by the prayer of our God. We offer to the God of Nigeria. In fact, the God of Nigeria is a God of wonders. But they were comparing our country. So they were comparing our country because I saw when Baba made that statement, Nigerian Christians were saying Baba is saying the right thing, that we should look at what is happening in between Israel and the other country. They say we should look at what is happening between Russia and the other place. I say, now that this one is happening, what is the difference? When those people attack a place, they go say so number of people. Na im kpai there. Yes, we are not at war with each other, but yet it seems like we are at war. Of course, where they are fighting in those places, some places are safe, some places are not safe. Some places are places that they attack, the other places they may not be able to go to. How is it different? Please tell me. Are you going to tell me the people of Benue, the people of Taraba, Adamawa, what other places, not in Janye, Borno, Plateau, are you telling me they are sleeping with their two eyes closed? They don't know when they will strike again. They don't know when they will attack them again, just like the people of Gaza, just like the people of Ukraine and Russia. They don't know when their leader's head will scatter and they will say, oh yeah, drone should go and throw something again. How is it different? And so this was actually where I was going to in this my show before you guys hijacked it. We wouldn't have spent this much time. How is it different? How is it different? For all of you that you were dancing when your papa in the Lord. Mo ṣá ń wo pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Bọ́tìnì aṣọ mi ló tú. Kasongo ye. Mo ṣá ń wo pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Táṣọ mi táyà mi ń hàn. Ṣé bọ́tìnì aṣọ yẹn tú? Bible already said people will perish for lack of knowledge. Exactly the Nigerian problem. Ó better kẹ́ má see anything but me too. Mo ṣá wà uncomfortable, mo ń wò pé ibi ara mi tó ń hàn ti pọ̀ jù. Pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo kàn ní kí n wo silencing, mo wá rí pé button kan tú. Nigeria, we hail thee. Now the thing where me I want talk, as per the political aspect of it, let us go to political platform like Mayegun Diary and the rest. I want to arise. Let's go and be listening to political analysis on what is going on there. Ada is a thank you. I'm always too conscious of my body. Don't mind me. Thank you. So let us go and be watching political analysis of what's happened. Our own be say, people go. Why this God no stop am? Our own be say, we pray, e no show. Our own be say, all these things where we dey talk, where somebody go say prayer is the key. Why prayer no help us stop am? You know wetin I dey do on my own channel, but na hijack am. Mo fún yín leni. I allow you today. Ayome, báwo ni bàbá mi? I allow you guys today, but after this one, don't hijack my phone show this time, this way again. Oh. Please, when we are doing show, let's stay on the topic. I don't put the title there already. Please, let's stay within our title. Okay? I go see you later. We dey pray, dey show. And this is another answered prayer. Abi, what are we going to call it? Now God they give it, now God they take it. Now so now they console and clear up any pains. Go say, now God, and as God want time, it don't happen so. And I learned the governor of Kinongpe, governor of Benue State. They say now father, Reverend Father. At least he's wearing his Reverend Father uniform. And yet, many people pile like that. The guy carry phone, he cross leg, he was receiving call. I say, see these people. See how wicked and heartless these people are because their own children are not involved. Look, politics, it passed me and you. Power, it passed me and you. Nobody fight government. We will see each other again. Hey, do you know that the man that escaped the Indian plane crash is not a Christian? Maybe we should carry his 12 gods to Nigeria. Abi. Reverend Father Ufo, Abi Reverend Father Ufo. Reverend Father that does not have empathy. Go and see the way he was seated, talking as if na chicken dem pie. Even VDM, where carry the story, the guy say no fit sleep. I say you cannot sleep. You don't see what you're not supposed to take your eye see. And you saw it alone. As VDM day, he need therapy for waiting to go see. Or to rest so that the thing can clear from his mind a little bit. Nobody can see that kind of a thing. And you will not have some nightmare. Me, because of what thing that they tell me, where they collect videos of them molest a lady, they molest a young girl, they molest this, they molest that. Now, so I had bad dream. Say then carry one man come, say the man molest somebody. Now, so I begin fight the man inside my dream like Jackie Chan. I say fight and I saw my hand grab him brocos. I bust it. I wrote it as a write-up. And I'm like, it's because of everything I was hearing. It was too much for my brain to process. You know, when you see too much, your mental health matters too. I did fight somebody inside my dream. I'm not joking. No, that was 2 days ago on Saturday or Friday. I was fighting the man inside. I beat the man. I beat him. As I beat and finished. Now, so I did jump up. I was jumping up and kicking. Like, you know that movie of Jackie Chan and all these Chinese things you go to. That was how I was fighting the man inside my dream. I can't carry that in, bro, because I squeeze down. I saw the thing burst. They can't tell me, say the man pie. I say that is what is good for him. Then tell me inside that dream, say the man don't pie. Oh no. But you know, when you hear too many things, so immediately I saw the video, I said, BDM, go and take care of your mental health. You cannot say that kind of a thing and be okay. That was too much. I couldn't look at it, even on the phone. So I now imagine him seeing it one-on-one, direct, when you are not. Hey. Tima Jack, thank you very much. Hello to Fumini gift. Yeah. Somebody gave me gifts. I should go. Somebody gave me gifts. Who was the person again? It was a good fight. I pied the man inside the dream. Because they said he could not survive the squeezing of the brocos. Yes, mental health is very key. So I feel for VDA. I really feel for him. He really needs to take it easy. He's trying. He has done a good job. He's doing a good job. If you don't like him, forget it. If not, now so they will cover that case. We no go know. You had a caller said that thing is happening regularly, but they don't allow journalists to cover some of them. If na Nigeria, they will say, make you go pray. Say your enemies are coming. Yeah, they will say there is an attack coming. I should go and pray. All right, guys. I will see you guys. We don't stay more than I wanted to do just 1 hour. Bye.